Hello, hello everyone. Thank you for joining. Um, we'll be starting now. So thank you for joining this presentation. And well, let's get started. I'm going to be talking about the Acumatica dev community experience, basically. So let me give you a quick introduction about myself. So um, everyone knows a little bit about uh, who's doing this presentation, right? So, I'm Marco Villasenor. Uh, I've been working with Acumatica as a bar, as basically an Acumatica advocate since 2015. And we've been working, and so I've been part of the developer community fairly early on. Uh, I became an MVP in 2018 and then joined the Acumatica All Stars Dev Group. And I'm currently working at Interastar. So Interastar is a bar, an Acumatica partner, and we help customers both with their project, with their Acumatica implementations, and we build customizations and have specific modules built, right? So I've been working with other developers, with other consultants for quite a while now, and I'd like to share my experience on how and other Acumatica developers can grow their practice and can meet with other Acumatica developers and hopefully make friends, improve their skills, and grow as a community as a whole, right? And so basically that's what I'm going to talk about and try to share with everyone. What the community is about, what's the experience of meeting and working in the Acumatica developer community, what's out there, what you can find, what you can learn, how you can connect with other people, what's happening right now, what events there are out there that you can join, and how you can get involved, basically, right? So let's take a little step back, and I would like to talk about why I think a community matters, right? Why I chose this topic, basically, and I think that it's really useful and important if you agree that um, it's um, it's better to work in groups. I say think about the last time you solved a problem on your own and compare it with last time you solved it with a team, right? With when someone else had the answer or had a previous experience or even the same problem, right? And they say, "Oh, that sounds like something that I tackled before," right? So um, that's basically the power of community, being able to share your knowledge, your expertise, and also be able to reach out and ask for help and have other people be willing to help and share their knowledge. It's a win-win scenario because when you share knowledge, everyone grows, knowledge multiplies. There's space for innovation, basically, and also the community gives back. Right when someone is useful, everyone acknowledges that, and it basically everyone I've worked with that shared something with me or with someone else eventually got back much more by getting learning something new or being able to get access to some tool someone built and basically wants everyone to know about it and be able to use it, right? So that's the power of community. And I'll like to do a quick poll here and find out a little bit about uh, everyone who's here. So let me publish it here. Um, there's the polls here. Let me just 1 second. Here it is. Okay. Let me see if you can. see it in the event. You should see a poll pop up where you can answer. Basically, I would like to get to know how familiar are you with the community, and if you're engaged right now in the community site, for example, or not at all, right? So I'm just gonna give a couple of minutes if you can see it. If not, let me know. Um, you're able to see it? I think so, yes. And I'll try to see the results a little bit. Oh, great. Okay. So there's some answers there. Okay, great. So some of you are already working in the community, basically just the portal, some in other parts, right? So let's dive a little bit more into what's available, basically. So a couple of more votes. Okay, moving on. So basically, where do I start, right? What's out there? Well, some of you already know that they're on the community side, right? Um, so yeah, that's one of the main part. Yeah, tools we have basically when you're either a customer or a partner, you gain access to the community site, and there's specific forums for developers right there, right? So uh, the community site, it's fairly um, it's big. There's a lot of topics and a lot of people connected, but there's a lot of information there, so it's really useful. And you can see that the uh, developers that um, answer questions there, they even show up, so it's easy to find them. But what I would suggest here is that you subscribe to this forums. Let me just do a quick, let's jump into them. So here, what I suggest, if you want to start engaging a little bit more, you can actually subscribe to the forums here. I'm already subscribed. But this allows you to find out what's going on. So you don't even have to be here all the time, but you can subscribe and know if there's a new question popping up, or if you have an issue and you want to ask it here, you can just go ahead and add a new, create a topic on this developer forum, right? So even if you see here, um, there's questions that need answers, but when there's already an answer, this is a source of information. When you don't find that in the manuals or something new or something specific, uh, chances are there's already someone who posted a similar question, so you can find it here, right? And that's one of the first things that I wanted to show, that the community, once someone posts a question, it helps everyone who's able to see these forums, right? So this is one uh, tool, I would say, is the first one I suggest looking into. And it's really useful because it's not only open to uh, partners and users, but also Acumatica staff. And regularly, they even post some articles, recommendations, tips. And I also I'm going to talk about that later. But if you find out something that you find useful, please share it with the community. Post an article as an information article, and share it with everyone else. Right. So what else you can do? There's the forums and channel. There's Stack Overflow as well. So I don't know if you're familiar with that, but Stack Overflow is a technical website, and you can actually search for an Acumatica tag, and it will show up questions regarding to Acumatica. So even though Stack Overflow is has topics for everything from coding, C# and other technologies, there's a specific tag for Acumatica, and you can browse questions or you can post your own questions. And other Acumatica developers are actively on the site looking for answers or posting questions. So you can get your answers here as well, or look for someone who has posted something similar and find your answer. So this is another good tool I would suggest looking into. And another one, and I really like this one. I'm basically daily, every day on this channel, is the Discord server. So all these tools are for developers, really. So if you have like a normal product question, you may not get a specific answer because most of the people here are actually developers, but you're welcome to join and ask. The thing I really like about Discord, let me open it up here, is that it's it's a real time server. So in the community site or in Stack Overflow, you post the question, but here you can even see if there's developers connected real time, and you can post it here. And if someone is already connected and sees your question, you may get the answer right away. There's also some Acumatica developers and stuff here, but not all the time. But let me show you, for example, something really useful is that there's, for example, channels for specific topics like modern UI. There's even articles that are posted here as well. Obviously, they have a link. So normally when someone posts here, they also post the information in the community site. But it's really useful to have it as another resource and channel to ask for questions. Perhaps you have something quick that or you don't have the time perhaps to write a whole question in another site. You can just pop up a quick question here, and you can search the site as well. So maybe someone already asked what you're looking for. So that's another channel, another resource you can try. And I'm sharing the links here so you can join the server. But if you need it, I can also share the presentation with you later if you want to share it after. So that's like the main sites where you can just get started. They're mainly like resource sites, so you could be like a passive observer and just join and look for questions and try to learn. But if you want to get more involved with the community, I would suggest you start not only asking questions, but trying to help others and answer questions or share anything you learn and tips. And if you want to try something even more involved with the community, there's events. There's actually several events, and all are really fun, and they are really useful, really. So what do we have? We have once a year there's a hackathon at the Acumatica Summit. It's been a yearly event on the summit since, I don't remember exactly, I think 2020, 2019, I think. And it's really fun, really. Basically, anyone attending the summit can sign on to the hackathon. It's not closed to developers, but obviously every team needs at least one developer, because what happens on hackathon is that you get challenge. You basically have 24 hours to build a to think, design, and build a project, basically a Acumatica customization project, and you work with your team that's other Acumatica users, customers, developers, Acumatica partners, bars, ISVs, and you work as a team to design, code, and work on your presentation, because at the end of the hackathon, you need to present your project, and there's prizes. So it's really fun, and it's a really good learning experience. I've been with doing the hackathon, participating in the hackathon since the first one, and not only have I learned, but every in every team I've been on, I always get the same feedback. The people that decide to join, they end up learning about Acumatica, learning about uh, working coding with the Acumatica framework, even tips and techniques that other developers bring to the table. So it's a really good environment to learn and to get quickly up and running with working with Acumatica. So I could talk about this a lot, but I really recommend it, and it's just coming up for the next summit on January 2026. So I recommend that. And I'll talk about the Acumatica developer groups that are involved that help also with the hackathon. Then we have the virtual DevCon that's coming up next month on October. So that's a virtual presentation. Really, you just join and listen and learn, but it's really interesting. And if you wish to be involved or think that have something to share, you can even sign up and uh, offer to present a topic if there's a space available. It's open also to the community to present topics at the DevCon. So that's also really good if you wish to share something and improve your or share your expertise and even gain some credentials in your profile. And there's also Coffee and Code. Those are regular podcast videos that the community records alongside Acumatica. We talk about specific technical topics. We invite, or Acumatica gets other Acumatica developers to talk about specific topics like the new modern UI, like upgrade processes, like performance improvements, really any topic that the community is interested in. So also thinking about topics that are useful to you and sending those to Acumatica for future coffee and codes are it's a really good idea, right? And I'm also sharing here the links to get more information about this. What else? If you wish to be involved, also there are open source projects, right? So Acumatica has a repository of open source repositories, and there's both tools and extension customizations that are open to use in your instances, even to extend and perhaps use with your own production site or with customers. And so, quick examples of things that are over there. Let me just quickly jump over there just to make this a little more engaging. Here's the Acumatica site. So, for example, you can see here Acuminator. If you're familiar with Acuminator, it is a Visual Studio tool that analyzes your customization code, and it gives you um, errors or warnings if you're following the uh, the guidelines, the Acumatica guidelines for extensions for customizations. And it started as a hackathon project, well, an internal hackathon project with Acumatica developers, but it's open source, so you can look at it, you can report bugs, or you can add features and send out a pull request so Acumatica basically adds it to the next release. So that's a tool that it's open to the community to improve. But there's also, like, for example, here, the Acumatica REST API client. So Acumatica has a REST API, but you can leverage this project to have a really made client, C# client, to call those the API. And there's also other projects. For example, there's the CMMS Lite here. Let me look at here. This is a community-led project basically for CMMS, for computer managed maintenance. And it's a full customization module built by developers from the community that you can use, you can extend, and well, I will encourage you, if you use it, to add if any features that you would like. And like this, there's many others, Acumatica surveys. So even if you have other ideas, you can also build your own projects and share them with the community in the community site as well. So actually, I just saw there's just like that. I saw in the community site someone build their own project and share it here. So that's also something that you can do. And also the hackathons. In the hackathons, whatever is built on the hackathon is available for the community as well. And there have been some really good projects in the hackathon, like there's like the latest hackathon, there was the winning project was an AI powered agent that analyzed incoming emails and send out responses. So that's there as an open source project, and you can review it and leverage it or reuse it or learn from it. So that's also another tool that I would encourage you to try. Um, so maybe some of you asked, okay, learning is great, and I would like to contribute to some projects, but also the community gives back, right? So there's specific programs for people who are active in the community. So Acumatica has the MVP program, and that applies for everything at Acumatica, right? Not only development. So there's MVPs for there are consultant MVPs, customer MVPs. There are MVPs everywhere, but also developers, and that means that Acumatica, the community at large, recognizes people that are actively helping and adding value to all of us as a community. So if you um, share your information, your knowledge, if you for example, if you maintain an open source project and share it, or if you help other answering their questions, or sharing your findings, that all adds up. So the community can someone that you helped can submit you for consideration as an MVP. So Acumatica is looking out, but it's not limited. So anyone can submit someone as a candidate for MVP. And also, there's the All Star Developer Group. And this is a group for developers that want to go above and beyond just browsing the community or joining some events. If you want to actively work and meet with other developers in the community and perhaps champion an open source project or a specific topic or something that you're really passionate about with Acumatica and the platform, you can ask and look to join the All Star Developer Group. That's the main goal of the group. It's developers like us that want to do a little bit more and help the community grow and basically evangelize about what they like about the platform. So that's the developer group, right? And also you can reach out if you think you have um, the time and energy to contribute. Please reach out and join the group, right? So that's what's available right now. Let me just quickly talk about what's coming. So, well, the next thing that's up ahead is the R2 launch, and that's an Acumatica event, really. But developers are always looking at the new features, new things that are coming. So, just wanted to add that here to the list because the R2 launch includes the new UI with features. It also allows you to have that as the default. So there's some, and even it also has like early preview of the UI hub, so uh, you can try that as well. I think you need licensing for that, but it's also available. So take a look at that. Then there's Coffee and Code. There's already a date for the next Coffee and Code, September 26th. Then the virtual con, it's coming on October, and obviously the hackathon for next year. So you can take a look at that in the community site. There's a specific page for events, so you can take a look at there. And so, yeah, I would basically uh, like to put it out there that uh, you end up getting more than what you give. So, really try to engage more with the community, join the hackathon, uh, start by asking questions. Eventually, you'll feel confident enough to start answering as well. So give back. Those questions stay there. Perhaps in the future you have the same problem and you find your own answer in the community. So you even help yourself, right, or other colleagues, and look at the different open source projects and try to use them. Basically, they are there for you. So really think that it's useful that we have those resources. So I would encourage you to try that. And here I have another poll I would like you to answer, just to see um, after what I've shown, if you here it's what interests you most of what we've seen here, right? The what did you find something new about the community site you didn't know? Are you interested in the Discord server or the open source projects? What about the hackathon? So let's you can answer that, and I'll do a quick recap before the time runs out. Let's see. Yeah, so a couple of you interested in the open source projects. Yeah, me as well. There's some projects that need, for example, that this is something you could help with. There are some projects that are really useful that I haven't looked at all of them, but some are on past Acumatica versions. So just uh, cloning the repository and upgrading those to the newer Acumatica releases, that's a contribution you could give to the community, right? Just testing it out in the newer version if you don't find it there, and so that's something really easy that you could try. Okay, um, really interesting. Yeah, and I see a couple also interested in the All-Star groups and the MVPs. So I'll share with you how you can reach out and connect for that. So uh, let's build together. What can you do? As I said, engage in the forums, contribute there, ask questions. That's also engaging, but um, try to answers. If you know the answer, try to help everyone. There's different options. There's the community, Stack Overflow, Discord servers, um, and even if you want to learn or get news about what's going on there, like get the pulse of other developers, what they're working on, I would encourage you to join Discord as well. Explore the GitHub repositories, and reach out to the community. Chris Hackett is the community manager of the community site. You can reach out to him if you're interested in the programs. Also, Vlad Shuskin is in charge of developer relations. So if you're interested in joining the All Star group and you think you want to participate more and you have something to share, by all means. And also, if not, you can also reach out to me and I can get you in contact with them. And the more, the merrier. So This is really a win-win scenario. I really like meeting and learning from other developers, and every developer I talk to feels the same. Everyone has a learn and growth mindset. So I think the best way to do that is as a group. So thank you for that, and thank you for the interest in this learning more about the community. We're almost at the time, so I don't know if you have any questions that you would like to share. I can take a look them at the chat and be happy to hear anything I can. Oh, I see. There's Miguel here. Yeah, yeah. We participated in the first hackathon, and the winning project was a Twilio integration, and it inspired a feature that's available right now in the product. So even that those kind of things give back to the community. Yeah. Um, oh, I see a question here. Sorry, Paul. Um, the option to engage with an LM chat for quick answers, pulling from communities, feedback. I would ask that to Chris. I think there's some efforts for leveraging the Acumatica documentation. And the community site, there's some parts that are open to the internet. So if you search in a search engine, you'll get answers from within the community site. So I think that specifically is available to connect to LLMs to search and get information from them. It's complicated because there's a lot of information and discussion. So context wise, I would think it's really heavy for an LLM to extract specific information. But I would say if you have a complicated topic or answer, I have tried actually to leverage that and put that into an LLM to give me like a summary or give me the insights from that specific topic or question or article. So yeah. And are there any more questions? I think no. Well, that's my presentation. So please reach out, and I'll be happy to work with you in a hackathon if you decide to join, or if you join the group. I'll see you in the community side and the Discord server. And thank you for your interest and for um, well for being part of the community as a developer.